Hey guys, this video is basically a short summary of the Yoru reworks in 2022 and my thoughts on where he ranks against other agents. So basically, his abilities are the same and there aren't any new abilities, but they have been clearly buffed and reworked. So first, let's look at the footsteps, which used to be the worst ability in the game. Now it makes a copy of a fake Yoru and it can be used for many advantages, like pushing in with the fake Yoru as a bait. You can also use this to see if enemies are nearby because many times players will shoot at the fake Yoru. So overall, it's a much needed buff and it's actually useful and kinda acts like a fake player. And if you shoot at this, it will flash you, which is in my opinion a little bit too big of a buff because you can easily use this as an entry and peek off of it in so many ways. Next is the teleport. It's faster by 20%, but the big change is that you can activate a fake teleport. This could be great to have enemies think you have teleported, or if you fake teleport many times, you can use some sort of reverse psychology and actually teleport. It has many more uses, and it's a much needed buff for its signature ability. I still prefer chambers just because you have multiple teleports, but I think it's a good buff unlike the footsteps, where it might be too OP and controversial. One way to know if it's a fake TP is when you see this puddle, but you still would have to walk and see the puddle and waste time, so it does have an automatic value anytime you use this. There are buffs and nerfs to his ult, but I consider it an overall a buff. You can see everything in the ult and it eliminates that foggy effect like in Viper's Pit. You can use abilities in the ult which can be helpful, but not a big change. Also, enemies can't see you when you're close, but that's also not a big change because you do make a lot of noise. So overall, the fact that you can see everything makes it good for info while putting pressure on the enemy. Also, you can get shot faster before and after the ult, which kinda sucks and removes the surprise shorty or surprise judge meta, but it's still good because many just use Yoru for info and TP back. His slash isn't buffed at all and I think it's the worst slash for enemies and the team. But since the footsteps kinda act as one, I think Yoru will be a fine flasher, although not as good as many fellow agents like Breach or Reyna. So overall, is Yoru OP? Well, I think he's a solid A tier agent, mainly due to his footsteps being majorly improved. He isn't OP because he still has the worst splashes, and his TP isn't really improved that much, although it does add more value to Yoru's kit. I think he's balanced, and Riot did a good job doing it, kinda like how they did with Viper. Thanks for watching and have a good day.